I welcome you guys to this new podcast. It's called Be Still. Be Still can mean so much to us: healing, being free. So I'll continue to explain what actually this means as we go on, because literally different topics will explain this even further, because being still is wide. It might just mean sit down and be still, but it's not. Anyway, we are here to heal and grow with each other, help each other. We are coming from a natural point of things. And guess what? I am seated with somebody who wanted to be a guest. That she's family. So this is my friend Lillian. We work together. She's a wife, she's a mother, and she's a free-spirited person who is not shy to share her life with everyone here. So we are here to grow with each other. So Lillian, say hi.
Oh, thank you so much, Julie, my friend. Okay, Lillian, like she said, Lillian Grace Bezude. I'm a mother, a wife to an amazing woman. Yeah. Hi, my husband. Okay, I'm excited to be here. I'm a Christian. I love God. I love God so much. So much. Hold on.
So I have something on my mind that has been taking my brain.
Yeah.
Like, let me start with something. Let me ask you a question, maybe. This is me and you speaking.
Okay.
At what point in life do you say no?
Okay. At what point in life do I say?
And I'm making this general. I'm not going to choose a part. But at when do you get to a point in your life, in your life, and you be like, this, no.
Okay, so basically anything that probably steals away my joy,
Okay.
my comfort, my peace, anything that I suspect would interfere with my peace, with my inner peace.
Yes.
Anything that would maybe try to make me change who I am. Okay, my beliefs, my identity, I say no. So if there's anything that steals away or that tries to steal away my joy.
What about something that's life-threatening?
That's life-threatening. So, Julie, like I said, I'm a Christian. I love God so much. So, there are things that I have maybe power over or control over, and then there are certain things that I literally don't. Okay? So, like you said, a life-threatening situation is something like that. If it's beyond my control, if it's beyond my power, then literally I don't have anything to do. I don't have much to do about it, or I can't change it. But I know I can change it from a place of prayer or something like that, yeah? So I'll give it to God, and that is me saying, okay, no, I think this is beyond me, and it needs, a more... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I will make sure that I will try as much as I can to make sure that that thing doesn't steal away my joy. At the end of the day, I know God is more than able. He can do all things.
So today we want to touch something. We are touching something very not far different from what I asked Lillian, because we struggle with that saying no.
Yeah.
And that behavior grows into what many of us have termed as people pleasing. That when you say yes and yet you actually want to say no, for the reasons that we will see. But so this is, to me as a person, I've struggled with this thing. We've had those conversations. I have struggled with saying no. Like, I find myself saying yes because probably I don't want to annoy a friend, or I don't want someone else to feel bad, or how this would affect the other person. I have struggled with it. And I am sure so many people out, because I've seen people as well who struggle with it. I tell you something, can we do this? And someone is like, okay, yeah. It wasn't even in your plans. Can you sit and think? So what we are talking about today. So Lily, how would you define people pleasing?
You've actually reminded me of something. Before I define people pleasing, in brief, I feel like you've actually defined it, where you have to say yes to something even when you very well know that, I don't want to do that. So you've actually reminded me of something. When I was not really young, but before I healed, before I got to a person I am right now, yes, I think I had a weakness. My entire life, I've not been a people pleaser, yeah, and I have always tried to avoid anyone who puts me in that position, whereby I have to give so much and literally receive nothing in return. Yeah. So I remember when I was the younger version of me. Yeah. Yes. You would ask me to do something, and I know I don't want to do it, but I don't have the courage to say no. So you know what I used to do? I'll say yes, but then I'll not do it. You see it, and it worked for some time until it started defining me. But now people are, they literally lost trust in me. Yeah, because they knew, yes, Lillian will say yes to that, but she'll never do it. Okay, and now that spoke a lot about my personality, as a person, and then people started taking me as a joke, and then sometimes instead of even asking, they know after all she will not do it. So they stopped, even in areas where probably I'm available to do or to support or something, but because now people have identified me as a person who, yes, she will commit, but then she will say yes, but then she will never come through. She won't do it, yeah. So
I think my personal when we're talking right now, I remember that I've had this conversation with someone else, my sister's friend. And I told her something, that people pleasing can even be something related to finances.
yes,
Because I remember when I was younger, again, I didn't have any money. You know how you don't have money on campus, and you see, you're literally because me now, when I see, if I was to define people pleasing in another way, I'll call it that need to fit in.
yes,
That urge to fit into a situation all the time. So I used to have friends who had some money. Not because my parents did not have money like that, but my parents didn't give me money like that. Like you have 200K on you weekly, the money is coming in. So I would have my friends, then they would have plans. Someone say, but can we go and eat this? I don't have money. And I know it happened to me as well when I was in secondary A level, because we would leave the place, how we'd go for coaching in holidays. We would leave, I would have money, but they've not given you a lot of money to eat and eat those expensive things, but you have some money to eat like a snack. But then when my friends suggest, I'd go. They'll be like, let's go to the restaurant, and I'll be like, okay, I don't have money. I have money, but it's not for that. So I would end up spending my transport for the next day and use it to fit in,
yes.
Fit into a situation. I remember in A level, I never used to eat lunch, like school lunch. My friends were not doing it. We would go to the canteen and eat. I find myself eating. Oh my God. My mom you not see this, but I would eat my transport because I have, like, there's that urge of me being with my friends. Where they are, let me be there. Let me fit in. And but you know how parents are. Provision.
I know.
You make a foolish mistake, but they provide. But you see, you could live within your means, but then that urge to fit in makes you want to do more, impress. At the end of the day, you find yourself in, let's not go far. Let's not go far.
Yeah, but that's interesting. So draining.